So there's actually quite a few little self-powering generators online where people's taking alternators and a DC motor in random shaft to shaft or random with a belt. And what they would do is they would take the alternator and they'd take it apart and they'd add magnets to it and everything else, and then fill it with epoxy, and it's a big headache process just to make it where it will produce AC current. So instead of doing that for the easier way, it costs more because it takes a little bit more stuff, but let the generator or let the alternator do what it does. It makes DC power. Let it make DC power. Let the DC motor run. Get you an 8 kilowatt or a really big power inverter. I got a Prius battery pack, not lithium. Lithiums will explode if they're constantly taking power. The old type, nickel cadmium. Prius battery, alternator doing what it does, making DC power, charging the battery powering the inverter giving you 8 kilowatts or however big an inverter you can get to run whatever you need to run. Test goes well this afternoon. It should be running, and see what all we can put on it. See if maybe we can make an inverter big enough to run a whole house on. Stop this whole power meter crap. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Anything weird happens, don't believe it. Love you later. Deuces.